Hello everyone, this is going to be the demo for chapter 3, and for the first one we're going to use the customer clean dataset, and I've already went through and verified that the variables that are needed during the demo are presented. So the first thing it wants us to do is go to date order was delivered, and we're going to change the format to MMMYYY. So as we can see, it's going to be this format. And then we're going to go down just to verify that the format was changed. And now we're going to modify properties for a data set, item, discount, and percent of normal total price. So in the measure group, we're going to go down discount and percent of normal total price. Click the down arrow. And for the aggregation, we're going to change it to average. Then we are closing. And then now it wants us to change the name of the variable to average, days to delivery. And then press enter to verify. So now we're going to rename data items, and in the category group next to date order was placed by customers, we're going to click the edit. Excuse me. In the name field, we're going to change this to order date and enter. And in the measure group, next to cost, we're going to change this to unit cost. And in the measure group again, next to quantity ordered, we're going to rename this variable to quantity. And in retail price, we're going to change it to total revenue. And now we're going to create a new data set. And by doing this, we're going to go to the data source menu, select Save Data View. And in the name field, Customer Clean View 1, as we can see right here. And in the description field, we're going to enter modified data item properties renamed, changed formats, changed aggregations. And then we're going to click save. And this is going to be the first part of demo 1. Now for the second part of demo 3, we're going to exploring data. And so as we can see, we have the VA1 demo 3.2 up. And now we're going to turn off automatic graph titles. And in the upper right corner, we're going to select username, settings. And we're going to scroll down to default titles for new objects. For graphs, we're going to change automatic title to no title. And now we're going to close. And we're going to create an automatic chart, and in the left pane, we're going to click data. As we can see, the pane was already up. And we're going to drag profit. And as you can see, it makes an automatic graph that it feels like best represents the profit measurement. And now we're going to go to roles. And as we can see, it created a histogram for profit, and the measure was profit and frequency. And now for the frequency, we're going to do frequency percent. And in the right pane, we're going to go to options. We're going to expand the object group. And in the name field, we're going to rename this histogram to distribution of profit. And in the upper right corner of the histogram, we're going to maximize. And now we can click the highest bar in the graph, and it is going to give us the profits for those. And as we can see, once we click the highest, we can see that the profits, the lower is 0 and the upper is going to be $25, and the frequency percent is going to be 64.65. And now we're going to restore the view. Now we're going to create a crosstab. And in the left pane, we're going to click Objects, Crosstab, and we're going to drag it to the bottom of the canvas. So now we're going to go to Roles, and in the measurement role, we're going to do frequency to profit. And for the rows role, we're going to add order type. And this is going to be the crosstab that is presented to us. On the Roles tab, we're going, for columns, we're going to do continent name. And that adds a new column group. So in the right pane, we're going to click Options, Expand Totals and Subtotals, and we're going to select the totals. And next to the totals field, we're going to click just columns, not rows and columns. For the background color, we're going to select pale blue. And for the format field, we're going to verify that B bold is selected. And now it is asking us to change the crosstab to a bar chart. And then we're going to right click the crosstab, and we're going to do change to bar chart. And now we're going to go back to the roles function. And we're going to drag order type to the group role. And now we're going to options again. And in the object group, for the name field, we're going to change the name for this bar graph to profit by continent and order type. And now in the bar group, for the grouping style, we're going to change this to stacked. We're going to select data labels. And for the text style, we're going to select 9. And in the left pane, we're going to click outline. And as we can see the distribution of profit and the crosstab from which we changed to a bar graph and the name of those. So now for the final part of the demo, it is asking us to create a box plot. So for this, we're going to drag the box plot to the left side. And now we're going to create roles for the box plot. So for the category group, we're going to do order type. For the measure role, we're going to do profit. And now we're going to go to the options group. And for the name of the field, we're going to change it to profit by order type. In the box plot group, we're going to go to the outliers field and do ignore outliers. And now we're going to check for averages. And now, as we can see, we're going to maximize the view. And we can see the minimum of the different order types. And as we can see, we inserted the average. And it gives us the lower whisker and the different percentiles. I'm going to close this. This is going to be the exact same thing, but instead of order type, as we can see, continent name. And this is going to be the end of the demos.